Ramayana Yatra, Sri Lanka, one of the two great epics of India, and places where Lord Rama, the hero of Ramayana, had left his footprints. We shall also visit places of antiquity associated with the great epic called the Ramayana. A 10-day tour, Day 1. Around 6 a.m., we leave Chennai or any other city by air and reach Sri Lanka's capital city, Colombo, at the Bandaranaike International Airport around 7:15 a.m. We meet a Tamil-speaking guide at the airport, and as per his guidance, we alight an AC bus to begin our yatra. As is our practice to pray to Lord Vinayaka before starting anything, we visit a famous Vinayaka temple at near Colombo, quite close to the airport area, and seek his blessings for a safe, comfortable 10-day tour. Next, we visit the goddess Muthumariyamman temple, situated very close to this place. Then we have our breakfast and travel 36 kilometers to reach Madambai Murugan temple. After seeking Lord Muruga's blessings and also the blessings of other gods and goddesses there, we travel 20 kilometers to seek the blessings of Lord Shiva at Silabam Manavari temple. There, we pray to the 5,000-year-old goddess Sri Rajarajeshwari and Sri Ramalingeshwar Nath. After Lord Rama had taken on the Brahmagati curse, after killing Sri Lanka king Ravana, to ward off the curse, Lord Rama took the earth's soil in his palm, Shivalinga, and had offered his prayers. There is a Shivalinga consecrated in the same place where Rama's Shivalinga was. We offer prayers to the present Shivalinga. This temple is one of the 5 important temples of Lord Shiva in Sri Lanka. From here, we travel 15 kilometers and reach an approximately 5,000-year-old Munneshwaram Shiva temple in Aragiswaram to offer prayers and seek blessings. It is said that this deity had removed the curse on Lord Rama and was also instrumental in sending Lord Rama's ancestors and forefathers to heaven. Out of the 51 Shakti Peetams here, we offer our prayers from the heart to Goddess Parvati's Shakti Peetam, where she manifests without her anklet and is also referred to as Goddess Vadivambikai. We also visit the adjacent Lord Vinayaka temple and offer our prayers. Then we travel 130 kilometers and reach Anuradhapura, considered the capital once upon a time, and spend a restful night there in a star hotel. Day 2. Early morning, we have breakfast at the star hotel itself. Then travel 120 kilometers by an AC bus and reach Tirukethiswaram temple, situated near Manar town. At the Tirukethiswara temple pond, called Palavi, we take a holy bath, which is believed to ward off sins of previous births. Shiva temples that have earned 274 divine songs, places that have earned Idanadu songs composed and sung by Saint Thirunyana Sambandar and Sundaramurti Nayanmars. At this temple, we worship Tirukethiswaranadar of Tirukethiswaram Shiva temple. We also pay obeisance to the mother goddess of this temple and other gods and goddesses as well. Out of the 5 Shiva temples in Sri Lanka, the one situated in the northwest area, where Lord Ketu, one among the 9 planets, worshipped Lord Shiva, and it's a temple where one can ward off the curses of Lord Ketu. We worship Lord Tirukeshwaram here, travel for about half an hour, and reach the island area of Sri Lanka called Manar, and take a look at a 400-year-old tree, Perukkamaram. Then we travel for an hour and reach the town of Thalaimannar. There we spend a few hours taking a look at the railway station, lighthouse, and the seashore. At Thalaimannar, we obtain permission from the military. Then we travel 5 kilometers in the waters in a special boat and reach the island through the second part of the Ram Setu bridge. In Ramayana, it is mentioned that to reach Sri Lanka, Lord Rama built a wonderful bridge called Ram Setu on Setu Samudram, Indian Ocean. We take a look at this place and seek the divine blessings of Lord Rama. We travel another 5 kilometers back and reach the fag end of Thalaimannar, where the air-conditioned bus had been parked. We take the bus and start proceeding towards Jaffna. On the way, we spend a few minutes on the flyover at Sangupatti, take photographs and selfies for memoirs. We then travel for a while and reach a place close to the Jaffna town and seek the blessings of the central hero, Sivadakshina Murti, at the Sivabhumi Tiruvasagam Palace. Moreover, we take a look at the sculpted letterings of Tiruvasagam, a literary Tamil writing, translated in 11 languages that includes English, French, and Chinese. We also worship 108 Shivalingams here and proceed to Jaffna city and reach the Star Hotel where we would spend the night. Day 3. Early morning, we visit and pay obeisance to Nallur Kandaswamy temple that ensconces all the 6 domains of Lord Muruga together in one place, Aruvadai Veedu, built by Bhuvanega Vahu, the principal minister of the first king Sudangai Chakravarti of the Arya Chakravarti dynasty, along with Raghunatha Mapan Mudalayar. As per the dictum, Velundu Vinai Illai, meaning when Lord Muruga's veil is there will be no obstruction. All problems and pains get washed away by praying to Nallur Lord Muruga and seeking his blessings. From Nallur, we cross many islands in Jaffna via road. After travelling 36 kilometers, we reach an island called Kurikattuvan. From there, we take a special boat and cross 5 kilometers in the sea and reach Nayana Islands, called as Naga Islands. Out of the 7 islands in Jaffna, we reach an island where we offer prayers at the goddess Nagabhushani Amman temple and seek her blessings. Among the 51 Sakti Peetams, this is the temple where Goddess Parvati's waist and anklet is believed to have fallen. We then seek the blessings of the snake only from a distance, which offered flowers to Goddess Nagabhushani every day, represented as a granite stone idol in the form of God Nagaraja in the ocean. From here, we proceed to Kurikattuvan Island on a boat, which is at a distance of 5 kilometers. From this island, we travel 10 kilometers in an air-conditioned bus. On the way, we stop at a goddess Rajarajeshwari temple at Kannagipuram, situated on the Punguda Island, to offer our prayers. We then reach Jaffna after traveling 25 kilometers. In Jaffna, we spend some time at a seashore fort built by Portuguese immigrants in 1629. Then, we visit a library near the fort, which was burnt down by miscreants on 31st of May, 1981. This library is considered sacred by the Tamil people, as the wounds of its destruction hasn't faded from their memory even today. After having lunch at the Star Hotel and around 2 p.m., we travel 25 kilometers and reach one of Lord Muruga's 6 domain temples in Sri Lanka called Chellasannidhi Murugan, and offer our prayers to seek his blessing. From there, we travel 15 kilometers and reach Kirimalai seashores. We then take a holy dip at the Kandagi sacred pond, in which Lord Rama, Ravana, Arjuna and Mukunda are said to have had their holy baths. After this, we proceed to Nakuleshwaran temple, which is one among the 5 Shiva temples in Sri Lanka. This place is also known as the Kashi of Sri Lanka. At the Kirimalai Nakuleshwaran temple, we offer prayers to Lord Nakuleshwara and goddess Shri Nakulambikai. Later, we travel 10 kilometers and reach Mavittapuram Sri Kandasamy temple, also called Mavai Adinam, and pay obeisance to Lord Muruga by offering prayers to him to seek his blessings. On our way back to Jaffna, we stop at Marudanar Madam Sri Sundara Anjaneya temple, offer our humble prayers to seek his blessings, and then reach the Star Hotel at Jaffna to spend a restful night. Day 4. Leaving Jaffna early in the morning, we cross the erstwhile war zones, travel 62 kilometers, reach Sri Kandasamy temple at Kilinochi, and pay our obeisance to Lord Muruga. Subsequently, we travel 175 kilometers and reach Tirukkonamalai, on the southern side of Mount Kailash, considered the native place of Lord Shiva, referred to as Southern Kailash, that stands tall, proudly, in a straight line with Mount Kailash, the temple that received the 274 Devaram songs. Among the Shiva temples in Sri Lanka, the temple that is praised for Thirunyana Sambandar, having sung Devaram songs there, the place where the great devotee and pious King Ravana had conducted daily pujas and prayed to the Shivalingam called Tirukkonamalai Tirikkoneshwarar. We offer our humble prayers to seek the blessings of Lord Shiva. This is one of the 18 Shaktipeethams where her waist portion is supposed to have fallen. As per the book Tandira Sudamani's proclaim, among the 51 Shaktipeethams, this is where the Silambam had fallen. The goddess here is called Sankari Devi. We offer our prayers to this goddess as well. We then visit a place just opposite to this temple, where Ravana had wanted to consecrate a Shivalingam so that his mother could pray easily to Lord Shiva. For this, Ravana, with his sword, banged the Tirukkonamalai mountain, which split into two. That's why a big boulder of a mountain that split into two is called Ravanan Vettu, meaning split by Ravana. That's what we are looking at right now. Then we visit the Bhadrakali Amman temple in Tirukkonamalai city, built by sculptors famous for their sculpted figurines. Then we bathe in 7 hot springs created by Ravana for conducting ceremonies after his mother's death. Then we go to the Sri Lakshmi Narayana Perumal temple and offer prayers and seek Lord Narayana and Goddess Lakshmi's blessings. After a while, we reach the Star Hotel to spend a peaceful night. Day 5, we leave Tirukkonamalai around 8 a.m., travel almost 100 kilometers by an air-conditioned bus and reach a place called the Ravana Fort, situated in the village Sigiriya, at the foothills of Sigiriya Rock Fortress. One who wishes to go and visit the fortress top at a height of 1,144 feet has to buy ticket at one's own expense, climb 1,230 steps to enjoy the beauty of the fortress top. Sigiriya Ravana Fortress has a pond used by Ravana to bathe, glass wall, hanging gardens of the palace campus, centuries-old paintings, and sculpted figurines. We can take a good look at all these and carry home our memories. Then we climb down the steps and reach the bottom of the fortress. At Sigiriya village, one can take a ride on Minoria elephant's back at one's own expense in the elephant park. Next, we travel 20 kilometers to reach the spice garden, where all sorts of masalas are grown. We also take a look at various kinds of oils that are quite famous in Sri Lanka. From here, we travel 10 kilometers and reach the royal temple. There's a huge Buddha idol here and a royal cave museum. We enjoy admiring each and every artifact here. We then climb 400 steps to reach the royal cave temple. There's a huge Buddha idol in a sleeping posture, and one can see more than 160 idols of Buddha. After this, we climb down to the foothills of the cave temple. After a while, we leave Royal Cave Temple and reach a town called Tambola to spend the night in a star hotel. Day 6, we leave Tambola early in the morning, travel 65 kilometers by an air-conditioned bus and reach Tunuvilla. Take a look at the place where Lord Rama had won over Ravana and killed him. In fact, Rama's bow had travelled 55 kilometers and pierced Ravana's heart at a place called Lakkala, where we take a look. Then we travel to Yagangala, where Ravana's body was cremated on a hill, which we take a look only from the foothills. Subsequently, we travel 30 kilometers and take a look at Ravana's sister, Surpanagai's palace on a hill at a place called Sita Kotua. We climb 1 kilometer on foot and visit Sita Kotuva, where Ravana had first kept Sita as captive. Then we travel 65 kilometers to reach Kandy and spend the night. Day 7. In the morning, we go to the 2,600-year-old Kandy Kadirgama Murugan temple and offer our prayers to seek his blessings. We then proceed to the center of the city and visit the UNESCO-acknowledged world-famous Dalata Palace, where Buddha's divine tooth has been preserved. We also take a look at the museum here. Then we take a look at the famous elephant called Mutturaja that had taken part in various ceremonies and had passed away on July 16th, 1988, whose body has been preserved by the government in this palace museum as a mark of love and respect of the people of Sri Lanka. From here, we visit a 9 gems polishing unit, a very famous place in Sri Lanka. Subsequently, we travel 45 kilometers by an air-conditioned bus and visit Sri Bhakta Hanuman Temple, situated on the Ramboda Hills, where Lord Rama had planned to fight Ravana with the help of the monkey's army, and it is here that Ravana's brother Vibhishana met Lord Rama and joined his side. Then we proceed further on the hills to take a view of the beautiful Ramboda waterfalls from a distance, of course. We also take a look at the path of Ravana's chariot, in which he had abducted Sita, and from afar we look at a small pond which was formed by the tears goddess Sita had shed during the chariot journey. Then we take a route through world-famous tea gardens where we get to pluck tea leaves and watch the process of how tea leaves are turned into tea dust used for making tea. From here, we travel 30 kilometers to reach a very famous place called Little England in Novarelia, known to have a cold climate. In Novarelia, we visit goddess Sri Gayatri Peetam and offer our humble prayers to her and seek her blessings. Then we go around the city of Novarelia, watching tall structures, and visit a very old post office. From there, we head to a star hotel in Novarelia to rest at night. Day 8. Early in the morning, we travel in an air-conditioned bus and reach Ashoka forest, where Ravana had held goddess Sita in captive. This is the place where Lord Hanuman had met Sita, showed the signet ring he had obtained from Lord Rama for Sita to know that he was sent only by Lord Rama, and he met her under an Ashoka tree on the shores of Sitaholi River that stands testimony even to this day. We offer our prayers to goddess Sita as we look at an idol of Hanuman praying to Sita, along with the traces of his footprints. Here, we complete the core aim of our Ramayana travel. Then, we walk around the age-old botanical gardens, enjoying its beautiful spreads of greenery. After this, we proceed to Tiruvambola, where Sita had jumped into fire to prove that she hadn't had any physical relationship with Ravana whatsoever. We also take a look at a raised platform where we offer our prayers to Bhakta Hanuman's figure carved on an Ashoka tree. From there, we travel through Ravana Ella Hills, where Ravana had actually lived. We take a look at the waterfalls named after him, where Ravana is supposed to have had a bath every day. Amidst these hills are caves where Ravana had also hidden Sita and kept in captive. We take a look at these caves from a distance, as it is considered dangerous to tread these rough terrains. From this place, we proceed to visit Sellakadirgama Vinayakar temple, where we offer prayers to Lord Vinayaka, who had taken the form of an elephant to help his brother, Lord Muruga, marry Valli. Then we travel to the town of Kadirgamam, offer our prayers to Lord Muruga at the world-famous Kadirgama Murugan temple, situated on the banks of the river Manikya Gangai, where Lord Muruga is supposed to have got married to Valli. Unlike other temples, where we can see idols of gods and goddesses, here we can see only a painting of Lord Muruga standing along with his wives Valli and Devani. In the evening, we get to see Veduva women offering puja to Lord Muruga as per Singhala legacy. We also get to visit Buddha Vihar, established at the rear of the Muruga temple, and offer our prayers. We also get to visit other temples here as well, after which we proceed to a star hotel in the city of Kadirgama to rest for a peaceful night's sleep. Day 9. We leave by an air-conditioned bus early in the morning and reach the foothills of Kadiramalai in the city of Kadirgamam. We take a jeep, travel 5 kilometers on a hilly terrain, and reach Kadiramalai temple, one among the 6 home domains of Lord Muruga, Arupadai Veedu, and offer our prayers to seek his blessings. Vibhuti is offered as prasad, and we humbly accept it with reverence. This sacred ash, unlike the vibhuti offered in other temples, here the vibhuti is a variety of fine sand. We travel back to the foothills by a jeep. We take an air-conditioned bus, travel 70 kilometers, and reach Ussangoda National Park, wherein Hanuman's tail was set on fire by Ravana's men when Hanuman had gone to meet him for peace talks. Hanuman had set fire to the place to prove a point. We take a look around the national park. The sand in this park is black in color, standing testimony to Hanuman's setting fire to Lanka. We then proceed from there, reach Gal Dutch Fort, built in 1588, and take a walk around the place. This is an historical archaeological place, standing as a symbol of heritage monument. It is at this Gal Dutch Fort, during the Ramayana war, when Ravana's son Indrajit sent his arrows, it pierced Rama's brother Lakshmana and many soldiers. they fell on the ground and fainted. To save Lakshmana, Lord Hanuman, under instructions from Jambavan, had to come to India, to the Himalayas, to take the Sanjeevani herbal medicines. Hanuman uprooted the entire mountain itself, carried it to Sri Lanka. He helped in giving the medicines to the wounded. We are looking at the famous Sanjeevani mountain here right now. We then depart from here and travel to Colombo. On the way, we halt at Madhuganga, take boats at one's own expense, and set sail. While sailing, we can see the famous Cinnamon Islands. Then we travel to the Colombo city, reach a star hotel to spend a peaceful night. Day 10, at around 8 a.m., we leave the hotel, travel in an air-conditioned bus, reach Kailasanatha temple to offer our prayers and seek his blessings. Then we start visiting various temples close by, namely Goddess Mariamman Temple, New Kadiresan and Old Kadiresan temples, Jindupitti Sivasubramanya Swami Temple, Panchamukha Anjaneya Temple, and also we take a look at Mayurapati Sri Bhadrakaliamman Temple, which is full of beautiful sculpted figurines. We then visit the famous Colombo seashores, Old President's Mansion, and the Old Parliament Building, Sri Lanka's National Monument, the Freedom Memorial Hall, and the 1,150 high Lotus Tower. On the way to the Colombo airport, we stop at the Kailaniya temple. It's the place where Lord Rama, after killing Ravana, chose Ravana's brother Vibhishana and crowned him as the new king of Sri Lanka. We then depart from Kailaniya in an air-conditioned bus and reach Colombo airport around 5 p.m. At around 9 p.m., we take a flight from the Bandaranaike International Airport and reach Chennai International Airport around 10:30 p.m. It's time now to say bye to fellow passengers, follow the divine steps of Lord Rama, and get back to our home sweet homes, carrying pleasant memories of Sri Lanka, the warm and friendly people, the beautiful temples, monuments, and places of interest, the hills and the mountains, all these that speak volumes of the enchanting and wonderful epic of India called the Ramayana.